Age Wanderer coming at you from my van down by the river. So, a lot of people who have been following the deep state coup, this civil war, this whatever this is that's been going on, that's associated with the Trump derangement syndrome. You know what I'm talking about. Civil War 2.0. Antifa, the deep state, all of this. Google and YouTube and... you know what I'm talking about or you don't. If you don't, maybe go watch some more of my videos. But if you know what I'm talking about, then you know that right now a lot of people are saying that this Florida shooting is a false flag. Now, when I say false flag, I don't mean crisis actors and fake shooting. People died yesterday. A lot of people were shot. This was a bad thing. Vegas, it happened. All of these things, they're happening. This is real. Stop kidding yourself. Okay? Now, the only question is, who are these people and why are they doing it? If you watch this channel, you know that I believe it's MK Ultra, that these are plants that are being triggered for the greater purpose of taking away our Second Amendment rights. And it's two birds with one stone kind of thing. You can take away our Second Amendment rights, and also you can diminish the population by a small amount. Enough of these over a regular basis and starts to add up over time, and they're looking for any way they can to reduce the population per the Georgia Guidestones. Now, what they're saying, what people in the know are saying, is that since the FISA memo was released, that the deep state came out and warned us that we were going to get it, that we were going to be in trouble, they were going to come for us being patriots, us being the people of America. Was this a false flag attack? Was this planned? Was this MK Ultra individual purposely triggered to make Donald Trump look bad? I'm not sure that I fully understand it, but I do say that, will say this, that there were several people in the truther conspiracy theory circles who predicted this event or something like this would happen in answer to the FISA memo. They said, you know, you're going to pay the price. We're going to get you. We're going to retaliate. Is this their retaliation? And now it appears, like so many of these other events, we're getting actual eyewitness testimony that's saying there was more than one shooter. One piece of video circulating on the web shows a young high school student who claims that there was a pincer maneuver, that one shooter came into one entrance of a building that only had one entrance and one exit, and he came in one door, shot at them, drove them towards the other exit, and a second shooter emerged from that door and shooting back at them, driving them back and forth, and they had them pinned down in a hallway. And that if it hadn't been for a heroic teacher who was shot in the arm, opening up a door and putting all of the students from the hallway into that, that there would not have been any witnesses to what occurred in that hallway. That it was that teacher that saved them by putting them behind a steel door. So, was this deep state payback? Is this a false flag? I will say this to all skeptics. We are all getting really tired of this baloney story of the lone gunman, the lone wolf shooter. We didn't buy it with JFK. We didn't buy it with Las Vegas, and I don't think any of us are buying it now. My only belief, my only reason for believing that this might have been a single shooter event is that it seems to me that two shooters would have put up a higher death count, that there would be more dead people if there were two shooters. Concerning the young lady, the blonde-haired lady who's gone, she was one of the students who claimed to have a conversation with with Nicholas in the hallway while she was hearing shooting. So she confirms he was there in the school. She had a conversation with him, not knowing, I guess, that he'd been expelled last year, and that she had known him since middle school, and that she laughingly said to him, I would have thought this was you in on something like this. And she was talking to him while hearing shooting coming from another hallway. Do I believe her? Honestly, she seems like she's lying to me. Why would she be lying? Was she paid to lie? Is she just seeking attention? There was something about her delivery that made me think A, she was lying, and B, she was doing it to get attention. I haven't got anything solid other than just being a dad with kids and seeing a lying teenager or two. It's just the way she smiled when she delivered the real punchline that there must have been a second shooter. She smiled and raised her eyebrows like, are you going to buy my lie? Did I sell it good enough? I hate to say that about somebody who's gone through something so horrible to have survived this, but it does make me wonder. So the big question, one shooter or two, was it deep state or was it once again the lone wolf, lone gunman who lost his mind? It's starting to become harder and harder to buy that storyline. What do you think? Leave your ideas and beliefs in the comment section. Everyone be nice to each other. Quit being so mean all the time. And not everyone. Most of my viewers are so awesome. But leave your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And drop me an email if you want to have a private conversation at sagewanderernation@gmail.com. That's sagewanderernation@gmail.com. God save the Republic.